Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mortal Jellyfish video. In today's video we're going to talk about should you buy Builder. Now the only reason I'm really making this video is because Builder got some pretty massive changes like a week and a half ago or something like that. And I never got to cover it because I was sick, but I really did want to cover this in the new Builder buff and if it's really a viable defensive kit or not. So yeah, anyways, we're going to do that for today. On the note, I do make Bedwars content pretty often, so make sure to like and subscribe for more Bedwars content. On that note, let's hop right into today's video, and we're doing things a bit differently for this should you buy. We might talk about some pros and cons in this, but we might not. I mainly just want to talk about what Builder does and whether or not it's actually worth it or not, considering that the kit may not be functioning as intended still. So, I've set up this little block pattern here for no real special reason. But we will get to that right after this real quick. So first off, with Builder we get this hammer. You have to buy this little handy dandy hammer for 20 iron. Everybody knows that if they've played on a free rotation. And then you can upgrade blocks. So if you see these over here, you can see we can upgrade them. Nice. Let's drop a piece of TNT on some unupgraded wool and let's see what happens. Well, it blows up, of course, to no one's surprise, right? But then we put down this and we drop it, we upgrade it. So for 8 extra iron we can upgrade this, and then we drop a piece of TNT in there. Well, blocks survive because basically Builder can make everything not explode. But this is going to bring me to our next issue, and that is when you place like 2 wool like this, and we'll upgrade this one, we'll leave this one normal. You'll see that this takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, and this one, when it's upgraded, takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Why is that? That it doesn't actually have that much health. So the increased health of Builder does not seem to be working, which kind of sucks. That basically means the upgrade cost is only going to be equal to what you're paying to make the block blast proof, which 2 iron on a piece of wool is pretty cheap for blast proof, if I do say so myself. That said, I did just want to go ahead and break down and compare all the blocks reinforced versus none reinforced. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And as you can see, it doesn't even matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the extra health on all these blocks does not matter at all. We could break that in 1, we could break that in 1. So the health problem with Builder still exists, which is a massive issue, because that's part of why it should be stronger. Instead, the blocks still have the exact same HP, and they just break. Now, we can't argue that blast proof isn't good, because if you got your bed here, this is what a typical bed defense would look like with 1 layer, and somebody TNTs it, it would be gone. But if you reinforce this bad boy for what is 16 iron, 2 per block, and we have 8 blocks here, it's that's not too bad. 16 to make wool layer, your first wool layer TNT proof is pretty good. And then, you know, you could add another layer to this, and you could just TNT proof stuff for really cheap, to be honest. Now, wool is the cheapest block to TNT proof, and that's the issue as well, is other blocks start to get rather expensive to do this to. Because, like, something that'd be really strong, so we're sitting here thinking, we're like, what block then, outside of Obsidian, because there's no point to Obsidian, should I be upgrading? Because I want a stronger bed defense than wool, because wool's only 5 hits regardless to break through, so each of these is only 5 hits with a wood pick. If they have anything better, they're just going to shred through this and get to my bed. And so then I would say probably stone, because unexplodable stone, or basically ceramic stone mix, is pretty good. But now you're looking at 7 iron apiece, so unless it's later game, it's not too enjoyable. It's not going to do a whole lot. I mean, it'll be TNT proof, but that's about as good as it's going to get. because, I mean, it's going to break at the same health it normally does. So, this brings me to want to break one more block here, and that is this obsidian block, but I'm going to upgrade my pickaxe, and because I just kind of want to show you guys that the health thing does not help at all. Bought way too many pickaxes there, and I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that glitched. Let's redo that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 breaks that. Then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Not even obsidian. Not even obsidian, which costs you 2 emeralds to upgrade, gets any stronger. And obsidian, by default, is already blast proof. So I guess now we can talk about some quick pros and cons of Builder now that we've established this. So the first pro is obviously that you can make wool blast proof for really, really cheap. And then if you have an expensive build, you could blast proof wood or stone, and that would be a really strong bed defense. Making people have to mine through that instead of just blowing it up because you've made it all blast proof would be really strong. So pro 1 for Builder, you know, blast proof can be, you can make blast proof stuff really strong, and that's good. The second pro would be, I don't know, the fear. You could trick people into thinking your bed's stronger than it is with it, unless they know that the health stuff is no different in the game. But outside of that, that's about where Builder falls off. And then obviously the first con we got to count against Builder is that it's not giving the health buff to blocks. So you're spending all this iron, so there's your other con. You got a con that Builder spends a lot of iron to upgrade stuff, and you're not getting what you're supposed to be getting out of it, which means the kit's still not as viable. And yeah, I mean, I think you're better off just running a farmer. Like a farmer, doesn't have to be farmer, but beekeeper, farmer, fisherman. I think you're better off with any of those 3 kits as a defender. They're going to be a lot more useful than what Builder probably does, just because, I mean, the health. If the blocks gain the health they were supposed to be gaining, it'd probably be useful, but they don't. So yeah, should you buy this? Well, I mean, if you already got your farmer kit and you're happy with whatever farmer kit you have, whether it be beekeeper, it be farmer, or fisherman, you say you have one of those already, and you're already like, that's my normal go-to, or you already have Vulcan, you know, you're pretty set up for the most part. But, I mean, if you wanted to add something a little more fun or creative or silly to your defensive lineup of choices to play, I mean, Builder's got a place. I mean, that making things not explode is regardless of the other buffs, it's still really good. Like, you can't argue that this is not good. This is pretty good, you know, having that. But either way, I still feel like Builder comes off on the rather weak side. But I mean, if you're a mainly defensive builder and you're looking for something a little bit different, or maybe you like to run a full defensive team of 2 fishermen, a builder, and a Vulcan, then maybe Builder would be worth it. But on that note, guys, I don't think Builder's really going to be worth your money. Not yet. It's still not fully functioning as intended, and who knows when that day may be. You know, some bugs in Bedwars have proven to go for months in Bedwars and not be touched at all. So, yeah, anyways, on that note, that's all for this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Before the video ends, I would like to just take a moment to shout out our members. So thank you Mama Peace, thank you Redwood Deadwood, thank you Clockwork Gaming. It helps out a ton for you guys being members. And on that note, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.